Are you streaming? Is it
Yeah,
live?
I'm streaming. I need to turn the lights on that are over there. But the switches are right. Yeah, and it's the same on the other one. Okie dokie. Hello, is anyone home? Why is it the entire? Oh, okay. All right. Turn the black handle
Mm-hmm.
so it's facing towards me. Just straight this way. The black handle that way. Yep. Now you turn the camera on the top. There you go. Because you had, I was like, why am I such an angle here?
Are you better now? How's that? Is that
That's
good?
good.
All nice and central. Oh, look, you've already got people popping in. Hello, Okie Dokie, Deanna, Janie.
They probably can't see you because you're off camera because the camera points at me. You doing hand puppet gestures.
Oh, Inner Peace is here. Hello.
The Inner Peace is the one that sent me the tea, the immunity tea.
Oh, that was super sweet of her. Or him, actually. I apologize if I've misgendered you, Inner Peace. Pippa Dot.
Okay. Well, hopefully this works.
Okay. So I'm going to leave you to your stream. Guys, if it doesn't work, please forgive Will. I tinkered with his settings trying to help him. Who knows if it worked or not?
You. We're gonna find out though.
All right. I'm gonna go feed the baby his noodles.
Okay.
Love you, babe.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. The Inner Peace. I'm a girl. Yeah, she doesn't know anybody in Inner Peace from my live streams or from my channel. But yeah, we've been working for like the last couple hours trying to fix a technical issue because when we lost power yesterday, everything that was online went offline, and some things we had to reset, like the router and the Wi-Fi and everything. And for some reason, when it came to trying to go live, it wouldn't allow the camera at first to connect to the internet. It kept on telling us to connect the camera, and we're like, we can see it on the camera, but the software was telling us that the camera wasn't there. We're like, we can see ourselves in the little box, but crazy stuff, man. And when it comes to technology like this, and the two of us, we still didn't quite get it to work completely. There's some aspects of the slideshow for this tonight that are not going to be working entirely. We're going to do the best we can with it and hope for the best. Brooks, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. Diana, Janie, welcome everybody. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Oh, the life of a YouTuber, right? Yeah. Even with all the technical support that I have between my daughter and my wife, I mean, the three of us could not figure it out. And my daughter is actually in the house on another computer right now, trying to see if she can figure out how to get back into our cloud for cloud-based storage, because it's telling us that our ISP address is not the same as it was yesterday. Okay, we didn't change it. We still have the same address, which should be the same. We didn't change anything, but it's saying that we are not who we are when we try to log in. But we're trying to figure it out still. And all of the questions for trivia and stuff like that, these are all stored in the cloud. I just pull them and drag and and paste them into for the trivia for tonight. So all 30 questions tonight are on music. There are no movie questions for tonight. These are all music questions. Last week was just kind of a preview of what it's going to be like after the new year. So I don't want anybody to get upset that there's no movie questions today. I tried to pick ones that are just pop, rock, and there's no classical. There is a couple R&B, hip hop questions, but just a couple. But that's where all the questions come from. I have a list of about 400 questions total, trivia questions, and I just kind of I don't have them sorted. I just, as I think of them and I come across them, I just kind of write them down and then I type them up. So I hope that everyone enjoys this tonight. So we're gonna get this party going. All right, let's see if this will work. This is the first question. Where am I? All right, question number one. What rock star moonlights as a horror movie writer and director? Is it A, Rob Zombie, B, Trent Reznor, C, James Taylor, or D, Marilyn Manson? That aspect. There we go. How's that look to everybody? Is the question big enough for you? Uh, or is the aspect ratio? I know that I can't turn this stupid thing off in the corner though, where it says 401. Oh, Inner P says Mr. Rogers. RRH. Hey y'all. Welcome, RH. Chris Fisher says, "Hey, evening, friends. Good evening, Matt." Yeah, we can go to this one. I'll just be a small little picture in the corner. That's a lot easier to read if it's an aspect ratio like that. All right. The correct answer to question number one is A. I gotta get out my answer key. Can I write them all down in a nice little notebook? That way I know the answers too. It helps. But the correct answer for question number one is A, as Rob Zombie. All right. Question number two. Which song was released by Elvis in 1969? Was it A, Heartbreak Hotel, B, Runaway, C, In the Ghetto, or D, Don't Be Cruel? What song was released by was released by Elvis in 1969? Oh, Cessna, welcome to the trivia night. How have you been? Hope you've been doing well. Cessna went with D. He's going with D. Karen, good evening. Brooks, good evening, Brooks. Sorry I missed you earlier. I was going to say hello. Elvis was awesome, says Matt. Let's see, says RRH. What song was released by Elvis in 1969? Danny is going with because the majority voted. Matt Burgess, Jailhouse Rock. Jailhouse Rock's a good one. Hi to all. Can't stay long, but hope to be with you, great people, later tonight. Okay, Cessna. Hopefully we're still here. Otherwise, you can always catch the trivia night and rewind afterwards. Which song was released by Elvis in 1969? The correct answer is C, as in cat in the ghetto. Question number 3. She doesn't need another hungry mouth to feed. In which city is the child born in the ghetto by Elvis? Which city is the child born in? Is it A, New York, B, Boston, C, Memphis, or D, Chicago? So far we have D's, all D's. Everybody's guessing D. Oh, we have RRH is guessing Memphis. Matt, it's coffee time. Hey, Silicon Valley. Just roll with it. Welcome. Welcome. Just roll with it. Going with C, Memphis. She doesn't need another hungry mouth to feed. In which city is the child born in the ghetto by Elvis? What city was the child born in? Matt going with Detroit. All right. So she doesn't need another hungry mouth to feed. In which city is the child born in the ghetto by Elvis? The correct answer is D, as in dog. It's Chicago, not Memphis. Chicago. All right. Question number 4. In the MTV video for November Rain by Guns N' Roses, which bar does the band meet in? Is it A, the Whiskey Go Go, B, Alice's Bar, C, Rainbow Bar, or D, the Brown Derby Lounge? Thumbs up to our friends, Will. Thumbs up. Yeah, if you enjoy this, give it a thumbs up. Stupid drugs. For some reason, the comment section keeps on freezing. I don't know why. Cheryl is guessing C. In her piece, E. Cheers. E. All the above, probably even twice. Yeah. What bar does no in the music video on MTV did November Rain Guns N' Roses meet in? Very famous bar. All of these bars are very famous, obviously, for not only as a bar, but places that people hang out, see bands. Whiskey Go Go has been around forever. So is Alice's and Rainbow and the Brown Derby Lounge. I mean, it's an icon. I don't know if the Brown Derby's still in business though, but I know all the other ones are. Just roll with it. Is B Alice's Bar? Question mark. Just guessing. I used to like bars in my 20s and 30s. Now, yeah, I'm the same with you there, Matt. I just not one for the bar life. Me and my friends do have a little hole in the wall, a dive bar that we go to. That's it's reasonable. It's quiet, but a lot of them though, that nowadays they blare the music to try to draw in the younger crowds, and all you have to scream across the table to actually hear each other. It's like that. What kind of fun is that supposed to be? All right, in the MTV video "November Rain" by Guns N' Roses, which bar does the band meet in? The correct answer is C, as in cat, the Rainbow Room bar, or the Rainbow Room. The Rainbow Room is where the musicians actually play, but the Rainbow Bar is where they actually meet. Okay, question number 5. Eminem's 8 Mile is named after a road in which city? Is it A, Las Vegas, B, New York, C, Detroit, or D, Boston? I did the bar life in my 20s. No clue how I ever afforded it. Excuse me. Dardine Creek. Good evening. Welcome back. Long time no see, sweetheart. I hope you're doing well. Starfire, good evening. Welcome to trivia tonight, music trivia. And we got a lot of C's as guesses on this one so far. C is the word. Eminem's 8 Mile. Starfire, Will, how you feeling? Up and down, Starfire. The pain today has been up and down in my leg, pretty much. Been trying to ice it most of the day, and it's still not helping. The pain all that much. But sticking in there. It's going to be a long road to recovery. Karen Gillette is going with C, but I want to say D. Just rolling with it. Eminem's 8 Mile is named after a road in which city? 8 Mile. This week's going to be hectic but fun. Relatives from Florida coming in. Ooh. Well, I hope you enjoy your time with your relatives, Matt. All right, the correct answer to question number 5. Eminem's 8 Mile is named after a road in which city? The correct answer is C, as in cat. Detroit, inner P's streets of San Francisco. I tried the immunity tea inner P's that you sent me, and thank you very much. By the way, I really appreciate that. That's a little spicy. I don't. So I made a cup the way it was supposed to be, and I ended up having to cut it in half and drink it in 2 cups because there's quite a little bit of a kick there with the cayenne pepper and the pepper that's in there. But yeah, we'll see. How it works out. I'm hopeful for it. I'm gonna try it. But the other turmeric soup anyway, or tea recipe that I found that online, and I tried yours as well. The one that you emailed me. I like the one that your version better than the one that my wife and I found online, which also had cumin in it. But I'm not a big fan of the flavor of cumin. So, but I like yours better. The recipe you sent me. But thank you very much again. It has pepper. Oh yeah, it has pepper. It definitely has a pepper kick to it. I've been early. You're having an early Christmas with them. Well, have fun, Matt. Just remember, to if everything gets too much, just kind of find a way to step away, calm down, do whatever you can. Moments in Trading. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Moments in Trading. Welcome to the trivia tonight. Question number 6. All right, he's the piano man. What time in the song does the crowd start shuffling in on a Saturday night? Is it 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 5 p.m., or 9 p.m.? In the song The Piano Man, it's a Saturday night and the crowd starts shuffling in at what time? D, D, C, D, D. Where's Cement Shoes? Somebody needs a copy off Cement Shoes. I was supposed to get the answers right if Cement Shoes is not here. Matt's going with B. Got some D, a whole bunch of D's there. I'm drinking water right now because the next 2 drinks that I'm drinking are Red Bull. Always drink water before you drink Red Bull. At least for me, I have to because the stuff just tears apart my stomach. But I need the caffeine because I'm going to be up pretty much all night. I got so much work I have to get done. Wait, I know the song, but I can't be sure of the time. LOL. Cement Shoes said he's coming soon. I always thought it meant nine in the morning. There's no 6 p.m. Nope. Those are the options: 7, 8, 5, or 9. People start shuffling at 9 in the morning, our age. That depending upon what bar it is. I know a couple of them. I'm not joking. I drive by them back and forth between the courthouse on a regular basis. We have this one bar. It's as you're driving along, we have a 4-lane divided highway. You can look down off of the highway to the right hand side, and it's not that far off the freeway itself. And at all hours of the day, that place is packed. There are people there who are waiting in the parking lot for them to open every morning. They actually advertise. They have a what they call a Bloody Mary crowd on the weekends, and they also do a martini club, and they have like early bird specials that they run. 2 beers and potatoes, and the place is always booked. It's filled up. I've never seen the parking lot empty. Doesn't matter. It could be a snowstorm. People will snowshoe there. We don't get that much snow here, but I mean, I'm just saying hypothetically, even if it was snowing that bad, they'd be full. All right, and the Piano Man. What time does in the song does the crowd start shuffling in? The correct answer is D, 9 p.m. The crowd starts shuffling in. It's nighttime. In the beginning of the video for Piano Man, you actually see people coming into the bar and they're ordering drinks at the bar. But it's nighttime if you look at the windows in the background. If you ever see the video, that way you know it's nighttime and not morning. I could do Bloody Mary on a Saturday, but not at 9 a.m. Oh my goodness. These people they're always there. I think they have a pretty loyal morning crowd. All right, question number 7. You got a fast car. I want a ticket to anywhere. Where does she work before leaving? And in case you're wondering, that's the lyrics to Tracy Chapman's song, Fast Car. Where does she work before leaving? Does she work at a diner, a convenience store, a train station, or as a hotel clerk? In California, you can't buy alcohol between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. I used to live in a town that had a 6 to 8 a.m. happy hour. Really? Bean B. A or B, not really sure. I used to work for a social club, and we used to get a pretty loyal group of people, about 20, 25, that would come in every Sunday morning, regardless if it was football season, baseball, it didn't matter what was on television. It didn't have to be anything at all. And they would come in and have coffee and they'd eat breakfast, and then they would just start pounding back the beers. And they used to do it every single Sunday. Well, we were thankful they came in because otherwise, there was nothing ever really going on a Sunday in that place. But they were always there. I guess to each their own. A bar in town had it. Hmm. And her piece is going with E, school. It could be a school. uh, you got a fast car. I want a ticket to anywhere. Where does she work before leaving? Take your fast car and just keep on driving. Yep. Just rolling with it is going with C, a train station. You got a fast car. I want a ticket to anywhere. Where does she work before leaving? The correct answer to question 7 is B, as in boy, a convenience store. She's been saving up her money. She's got to leave. She just doesn't want to be there anymore. And he's got a fast car, and they can make a new life someplace else. But the correct answer again is B, as in boy, a convenience store. Question number 8. What's the next line after this starts? I took my love down. I climbed the mountain and turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills. What is the next line? Is it that's what love is about? B, love knows no bounds. C, till the landslide brought me down. Or D, what's next, daddy? Sorry, guys, not feeling well tonight. I'm going to bed. Good night, Pippa Dot. You take care, sweetheart. Hope you feel better soon. I can hear the song in my head, just can't hear that part. Wow. What's the next line after this start? I took my love down. I climbed the mountain and turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills. C, Stevie. Excuse me. It's a great song. Wish I could. Chef Sherry. Good evening, Chef Sherry. Welcome to Trivia Night. Wish I could play the song, but I get copyright matched for it. I wouldn't get a strike for it. It was just the little bit of money that I do make from doing these streams. That all that money would go to the copyright holder if I did it. Children get older. I'm getting older too. Oh, you leaving, Brooks? Bye, Brooks. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. Or no, Pippidot's leaving. Oh, Pippidot's leaving. I gotta go get my Red Bull. She's got a hell of a voice, doesn't she? Stevie Nicks. Hello, glad to be here. Well, I'm glad you're here too. All right, the next line in this song is C as in cat. Till the landslide brought me down. You can lose the ability to stream for a month for multiple copyright strikes on live streams. You can if you do it wrong, but you can actually use the content of a song if you are using it for critique, commentary, or using it for musical theory. There's ways around it where you can still use it, but the copyright protector then gets the funding, whatever you'd earn from the stream from like AdSense, whatever, they would get that. There's ways to actually still use the music. Oh, trust me, I know how to use it. I just don't. I choose not to do it because YouTube then uses it against you anyways, regardless. All right, question number 9. Complete the next line of lyrics. Out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy you try to give away. What is the next line? Is it A, as the sweat pours out your body? B, the day's last cigarette? C, here I am up on stage? Or D, here I am, the star again? Is Landslide by Fleetwood Mac? Yes, RRH. Fair use is not always fair. That is absolutely true, Moments in Training. That is absolutely true. I can tell you all about a fight that I've been in with this company for about, well, so Halloween is October. I've been in a fight with this company since the middle of October over copyrights. They've lost multiple times, but YouTube is their system is so effing slow. And when it comes to copyright matching material, I don't think they actually have people who work in a copyright office. I think it's just done by computers now. Next line of the song. Out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy you try to give away. The next line. In a piece, your firstborn. Every ounce of energy you try to give away to your firstborn. Technically not Fleetwood Mac. It's Stevie Nicks' solo tune. It's a solo song that she recorded as a solo, but it also was done by Fleetwood Mac on, wasn't it on the Rumors album? Landslide, wasn't that on Rumors? I have it, but of course this entire catalog is I've got to organize this stuff. But I thought Landslide was on Rumors. Oh, oh, bro. See? All right. Landslide was a self-titled album, Fleetwood Mac from 1975. It was recorded that came out before Rumors the next year. That is on the the page for music copyright. That's what it says. I don't know if Landslide is a song written by Stevie Nicks and performed by British American rock band Fleetwood Mac. The song was featured on the band's self-titled album in 1975. Fleetwood Mac, self-titled Fleetwood Mac, Fleetwood Mac. Landslide predates it though, so it's a song by her, by Stevie Nicks, and then she sang it with the band later on. But it's her own work. I didn't know that. Thank you for saying that. Who is that? Vanessa, Colorado girl. Welcome to trivia. Like music that you can play. Moments in trading. Thank you for posting that. The answer to that moments in trading. I appreciate that. RRH was so in love with Stevie Nicks. She's a damn good looking woman. She still is. Um, but how's everyone's evening? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Answer to question number 9? The correct answer is A, as an apple, as sweat pours out your body. And of course, we don't know who this is. The song. All right, question number 10. Steely Dan said it best. Way back in '67, I was a dandy of a gamma chat T. What song is this? Is it A, Psycho Killer, B, Hey 19, C, Love Shack, or D, Pop Goes the World? I think she was a fave of most guys during that time. Yeah. Moments in Trading, Hey 19. I didn't know it was before Rumors. Yeah, uh, what it says on the IMDb. IMDb says Landslide is a song written by Stevie Nicks and later performed by the British American rock band Fleetwood Mac. The song was first featured on the band's self-titled album, Fleetwood Mac, in 1975. But the song was written by Stevie Nicks prior. So that's the answer to, I guess, to if the song was done by Stevie Nicks. Yes, it was written by her before the band started. So I guess technically the answer is both, because I know as Fleetwood Mac, they sang the song quite a bit. Wasn't that CD green and gold for Steely Dan or Rumors? Because Rumors was black and white. It was Stevie Nicks and I think it was Stevie Nicks and somebody else on the cover of Rumors. That was all black and white. Or white. Reeling in the years. Voice of a goat looks of the goddess. These are things I heard growing up, anyways. I don't know. I'm an '80s kid. Fun fact: Don Fahrenheit from Steely was Chevy Chase's roommate in college, and they were in a band together. No kidding. B. Was it Mick Fleetwood and Stevie Nicks on the cover of Rumors? 'Cause I think that I'm trying to picture it in my head. I know it's behind me on the shelf here somewhere, but yeah, I know it's all white and black. Remember the album, Rumors album is Fagan. Hmm. All right, Steely Dan said it best. Way back in '67, I was a dandy of a gamma chi. What song is this? The correct answer is B as in boy. Hey, 19. B as in boy. All right, question number 11. Complete these lyrics by Leonard Skinner. Well, Tuesday, UCO, she had to be free, Lord, but is it A, she's gone for good now? B, gone like the breeze? C, somehow I gotta carry on, Lordy? Or D, the train goes on? And yes, in case you guys do hear it through the stream tonight, my a-hole neighbor next door is shooting off fireworks in December. He's been doing it off and on for the last couple of days. Oh, we don't know why. Chevy Chase actually is a good bass player. Didn't he play the bass guitar with Paul Simon? I remember seeing a video of him playing the bass guitar with Paul Simon on "You Be My Bodyguard" or something like that, or "My Long Lost Pal" or something, whatever the name of the song is. Yeah, you had to grade papers. Or A. I had to pause and sing it in my head. You can call me Al. But I think I saw, well, I remember seeing a video. I think it was Paul Simon and Chevy Chase in a concert where Chevy Chase is playing the guitar on stage with him. I think it was Paul Simon's album, obviously, but because I know he was in the video with him. I vaguely remember the video. I could be way wrong though. All sounds legit. My dad would be so disappointed in me right now. Oh, that's rude. What if you had a baby or a skittish pet? Right? We don't know why he's doing it. We don't know. If they catch him, they'll write him a ticket. He lives just on the edge of our housing development here. We don't know. All right, question 11. The correct answer is C. Somehow I gotta carry on, Lordy. Question number 12. Ain't that America for you and me? There are winners, there are losers, but they ain't no big deal. Cause a simple man, baby. What's the next line? A, pays the thrills with bills, with pills that kill. Or B, ain't that America with something to see, baby? C, little pink houses for you and me. Or D, hey, where's something to see? Lip sync the lyrics. Hmm. Ain't that America? This is, well, this was put out when he was John Cougar Mellencamp, later changed to just John Mellencamp, and now his music is released underneath just Mellencamp. Tells you how long he's been around, releasing and recording music. He is not John Cougar Mellencamp anymore. You don't know this one, you know the song, but not well. Little Pink Houses for You and Me. Vanessa, Colorado Girl, is going with B. Rolling Will with it is going with D. Moments and Trading is going with B. Why am I not seeing it? Recliner Detective, MI5. I like the name change. Recliner Detective. I saw him with Bob Dylan. Wasn't into it. Oh, I'm sorry. But welcome, Recliner Detective. I hope you had a great week. And let's face it, pink looks terrible on the outside of homes. Yeah. Well, where I live, you can't change the color of your home without a written notice, and it has to be from an approved list of colors. Good evening, Sarah. I hope you are doing well. I hope your dad is doing better. All right. The answer to question 12. The correct answer is A, as in apple. The line goes, there's winners, there's losers, but they ain't no big deal. Because a simple man, baby, pays the thrills with bills, with pills that kill. Yes, that is the real line from the song. Question number 13. Alabama finished these lyrics. Spend my dollar parked in the holler, neath the mountain moonlight. Is it A, making a little lovin', B, a little turtle dovin', C, holding her up tight, or D, my Dixieland delight? I used to live in a fire risk area. They had rules on what plants we could plant. Yeah, I live in um, an area that is controlled by the homeowners association. You can't do anything with the color of your home, your decor in the yard. You can't plant flowers, nothing without approval. But that asshole who lives down on the corner can shoot fireworks off, and he'll get a ticket. Skyrockets in flight. E. Inner peace. How's your cousin armchair? Waiting for stepmom to say anything. I want a video chat, but don't think she likes me. Oh, I'm sorry. Guessing D because I see a lot of D's. Well, Dixieland Delight is the name of the song. Alabama, finish these lyrics. Spend my dollar parked in a holler neath the mountain moonlight. The next line in the song is C, holding her up tight. C as in cat. I'm guessing D. All right. Why did that change? Question number 14. Who sings Buy Dirt with Jordan Davis? Who sings the song Buy Dirt with Jordan Davis? Is it A, Prince, B, Mike Davis, C, Pete Townsend, or D, Luke Bryan? Armchair has gone fishing. I would have guessed, instead of gone fishing, I would have guessed either to the brothel or to some place to play poker. That would have been my guesses where he went. Oh, damn it. Just notice that thing is off. I don't know why it keeps on doing that. Every time I change from one screen to the next, it turns it off. Old school Jordan Davis. LOL. Who's Jordan Davis? He's a singer. Don't know what else to say. Home Depot band. Is it cheating if I Google it? No. No, it's not. You're only playing against yourself, but for your own bragging rights. There's if you want to use Google, go ahead and Google it. Karen's like, where's some men's shoes? We need the right answers. Moments in Trade is going with guessing A. I'll go with Starfire. I'll go with E. I don't recognize this song at all. The song is Buy Dirt. Interpeas has the best answers. I won't Google. I should use Google. I like bragging to myself. For real, Cement? Get in here. D is a family name. Well, these are all real people. Mike Davis is a singer. Prince is a singer. Pete Townsend. Everybody knows who Pete Townsend is. At least they should. Luke Bryan, very, very, famous, singer himself. All right, who sings "Buy Dirt" with Jordan Davis? Jordan Davis. If we know who Jordan Davis is, that would probably give us a hint to which one of these artists would be most likely to sing a song with him. I want to say it, but Prince or the symbol, the symbol for Prince. There's a very interesting story about why he changed his name to, from Prince to the symbol and then changed it back. You didn't even say which country the Prince was from. Well, Prince would be Prince as in the actual musical artist. So it's not like a Prince from a country. But who sings "Buy Dirt" with Jordan Davis? Sorry about the coughing, everybody. Sarah's going with Minnesota. Yeah, could be. Could be Minnesota. The artist formerly known as his name Prince was owned by the record label. Absolutely true. Moments in Trading. Absolutely true. And that's why he changed his name to the symbol. That's part of the story. Why he did it. He changed his name to the actual symbol, and it was a way for him to record and keep all the money from his recordings because it wasn't. He was basically paying himself to sing his own music, and the record label really hated that. But he did it. Let's see. Colorado girl says, what is the story? That's the short story, a version of it. He changed his name to the symbol to get out of a contract to because they owned his actual name and his likeness for Prince, who he was. So he changed his name to a symbol, and then instead of him paying royalties for singing his own music, they were paying him. He was basically making the record company and forcing their hands to pay him to sing his own music, and they didn't like that. But it was a way for him to get out of the contract and to eventually get all of his music rights back. In a nutshell, you can think of it this way: Prince was sticking a giant middle finger, up at the record label and saying, "You don't like this? I'm going to stay this way forever, and you're never going to get another dime. Sell me back the rights to my music, to my catalog of all my hits, or basically live with it." And they eventually folded, and they let him out of the contract, and they renegotiated it all. This was all obviously all before he died, but he got out of the contract. That's the Cliff version. I mean, it's much longer than that. I mean, it would take up an entire night if I told you the entire story about it. But Prince was clever. He very was. He very well was. Hello, Inner Peace. Stephanie Fisher. Good evening. I'm late. Yeah, better late than never being here. Glad you could be here. I hope you had a great weekend, Stephanie. The correct answer to question number 14 is Luke Bryant. To answer your question, who is Jordan Davis? Jordan Davis is one of the younger up and coming musicians in the country charts. He's had a series of gold records, and he is, one of the rising stars in the country music genre. Luke Bryant sings this song with him, which was a number one hit, by the way, "Buy Dirt." And the story "Buy Dirt" is basically buy land, put down your roots, and start a family, and do the right thing. Stop chasing the dollar and trying to worry about becoming wealthy, and instead focus on your family and your individual and who you are as an individual. That's what the song is about. All right, so question number 15. Who sang this song? I can shoot a shotgun. I can catch a fish. I can change a tire on the side of the road. Yeah, I know a few things, and man ought to know. Who sang this song? Is it A, Ella King, B, Lainey Wilson, C, Kesha Ballerini, or D, Priscilla Brock? I only like classic country like Johnny Cash. Yeah. Prince Rogers Nelson, June 7th, 1958, Minneapolis, Minnesota, U.S. Died April 26, 2016, age 57. Chehason, Minnesota. I saw Prince when I was a teenager. I saw him in downtown Minneapolis. He played with Abalonia, the singer. If anybody remembers who she is, but I saw him play at it was the 7th Street Entry Bar in downtown Minneapolis for, I think it was $5 for the tickets to see him and several other bands. Never saw him after he became famous though. But he definitely lived an eclectic life. He lived in a purple house in Edina? I think it was Edina. There was a purple house and a purple gate, purple roof, purple fixtures in the lawn. It was all purple. Everything that could be painted purple was purple. I mean, obviously the grass wasn't, and the shrubs and stuff weren't purple, but everything else was. Alicia, welcome. Welcome to the trivia night. All right, who sang this song? I can shoot a shotgun. I can catch a fish. I can change the tire on the side of the road. Yeah, I know a few things that a man ought to know. Everything purple, weird. Yeah, that's just who he was. And it was the '80s, so you know, you kind of live with it. He would have been a terrible neighbor. He was a great neighbor according to all the people who lived near him. I mean, it might have been purple. It was a huge gated, like mansion. Yeah, it wasn't like it was. You drive down the street and there's just like a house with no sidewalk. It was a private. You drove down a road. I'm trying to remember back to when we actually went there to his home. But you went down a road. It was a curved road, and then there was like a cul-de-sac off to one side, and then the road kept on going. And then the rest of it was a private road that went up to the gate itself. But you couldn't actually turn onto that road itself. And then there was the gate, and then the house sat off in the back distance. But, you couldn't see it from the roadway. His neighbors couldn't see it. It was his. And there's a lot to that, though. If you want to paint your house pink or purple or all black, you're the one who's paying for it. So why not? Who cares what your neighbors think? They can do the same damn thing to their home. I don't know any new country. It's like Wentworth in Surrey. Private. Are there bonus questions tonight, Will? No, there are not. No, there are not. There are only 30. Brokers. All right, who sang this song? I can shoot a shotgun. I can catch a fish. I can change a tire on the side of the road. Yeah, I know a few things that a man ought to know. The correct answer is B, as in boy, Lainey Wilson. And yes, before anybody asks, she is related to the Wilsons, as in the Beach Boys. She is related to the same Wilson family, but she is a singer in a completely different genre than the Beach Boys. There's a house here that decorated their house in Flintstone theme. Neighbors angry tried to stop it but failed. Mm. I just looked it up. Crazy, that's a good point. Yeah, I'll give you that. Wentworth Golf Course is amazing. Never been there. I bet it's beautiful there though. Question number 16. Which member of NSYNC was replaced for another who quit before they got big? Was it A, Billy Bass, B, Lance Bass, C, Craig Bass, or D, Mashal Bass? There's no R in there. Hey, thank you for the super chat, sir. I appreciate it. Y'all, I need to go over and check out Duty Ron's content, in live streams. He does a damn good job, ladies and gentlemen. I wholeheartedly, support everything that he does on his channel. One of the best YouTubers out there. If you really want the facts from people who actually have lived the life, of fighting crime, and those who he's going to bring people on who know the answers in areas that he doesn't know. Specialists in searching, and search and rescue, or maybe he needs a forensic expert, or another detective who specializes or knows something in another area. You need to go check out Duty Ron's channel, spelled just like it says right there. Duttyron. Duty Ron is a retired New York City detective, and he does a damn good job with what he does over there. And I really appreciate everything that he does. So again, go check out Duty Ron's channel. Duty Ron is guessing B. Lance Bass. Well, thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate it. Yes, it's a Hillsboro, Google Hillsboro, CA Flintstone house. I think that'd be kind of cool though to do your house up like Flintstone. I don't know if I'd do it myself, but I couldn't where I live because I live in a gated community. It's a homeowners association. Controls everything around here. I can't even put I have these gnomes that are up on the top shelves here. I bought them to put my rose, near the rose bushes in the front of my house. They said no. I couldn't put them out there. So I put them in the backyard next to the hot tub for a while. Now they're in here. All right. Oh, I forgot to give you guys the answer to the last question. Go back. The correct answer to question 16 is B, Lance Bass. All right, now we're on to question 17. Believe it or not, Jimi Hendrix only had one top 40 hit. Which song was it? Jimi Hendrix. Only one hit, top 40 song. Was it Purple Haze, Cindy, Mary Tower, or D, Along the Watchtower? I didn't know that. Rest in peace. Mike Nesmith, man, up in the Monkees, he passed away this past week. Saw him in concert after the Monkees disbanded. Oh, that would have been cool to see him in concert. I never got to see Mike Nesmith or the Monkees. Purple Haze. A lot of people guessing Purple Haze. Stephanie Fisher is going with Along the Watchtower. No, never, but was on the fundraising Love with Popcorn Planet. Believe it or not, Jimi Hendrix only had one top 40 hit. Which song was it? Electric Ladyland. Jimi Hendrix and the Experience. It's the gatefold 2-album record set. That's the back. Yeah, it's got the record wear ring on it. What was Jimi Hendrix only top 40 hit? I think my cat has a BB gun injury to his head. I'm furious. Oh, I'm sorry, Stephanie. That's messed up. I can't believe people do things like that to cats or any animal. Just shoot them just for fun. Moments of trading. Yes, their opinions. She got rich. Mike was sort of a wacky, rich socialite musician when he auditioned for the Monkees. All right. Answer to question number 17, ladies and gentlemen. Jimi Hendrix' only top 40 hit was D, as in dog, All Along the Watchtower. Was Jimi Hendrix's only top 40 hit. Question number 18. Alice in Chains theme, Them Bones. After he finished screaming in the intro, what's the first line of the song? Is it A, Bad Dreams Come True? B, picking them bones? C, I believe them bones are me? Or D, I feel so lonely? It's Saturday Night Fever. Sorry if the question there is a font is off. That's what one of the things me and my wife were trying to fix when we were just before we went live, was trying to fix some of these things where it's the aspect ratio of some of this is just all messed up. Well, that's certainly not the way we typed it all out. Them bones, them bones, them dry bones. Alice in Chains, them bones. After he finished screaming in the intro, what's the first line of the song? Matt Burgess's Christmas Trees. D, but I'm guessing, and I know the song. LOL. My boy is a tough lad. He let me drain the injury. See the vet tomorrow. Thanks, everyone. Proof I'm still young, too young. Number 18, and I'm clueless. Getting an S20 for Christmas. Duty Ron's going with C. Stephanie Fisher, C. Alice in Chains, them bones. After he finished screaming in the intro, what's the first line of the song? Will, just a guess. Just a guess? Well, you suck at this? How about if I told you that your guess was correct? The correct answer to this one, ladies and gentlemen, is C, as in cat. I believe those bones are me. Them bones are me. That is the correct guess, sir. All right, question number 19. In Luke Combs' video, Doing This, where have you seen the man doing the interview before? Is it they got man doing the interview for the song? Is it A, Joe Santagato's YouTube channel? B, Wheel of Fortune? C, Match Game? Or D, playing the guitar on Star Search? Where have you seen the man doing the interview of Luke Combs in the video Doing This? I guess this would help if with this question, if we're trying to use logic to break it down, we'd have to know who Joe Santagato is. We'd have to know who Luke Combs are, or Luke Combs is. I'm still lost on every level with this question. Duty Ron is going with A, Joe Santagato's YouTube channel. I'm still trying to find out about the all along the Watchtower match game. Isn't it Jim Lang? I've never seen anything about Luke Combs. I'm not big on watching talent singing shows. Says Matt. Karen's guessing D, playing the guitar in Star Search. Rayburn. In Luke Combs' video doing this, where have you seen the man doing the interview before? Who's Luke Combs? Gene Rayburn? Not Lang, Rayburn. Who's Luke Combs? Starfire. The answer to that question, that part of who's Luke Combs. Luke Combs is um, one of the biggest stars in today's country music. It's the best way to describe it. Artist of the year, album of the year. Um, I don't know. He's from North Carolina originally. I think he's from North Carolina or Georgia or something like that. Okay, in Luke Combs' video doing this, where have you seen this man doing the interview before? The correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, is Joe Santagato's YouTube channel. Joe Santagato is a New Yorker, and I think he's from like one of the boroughs, 5 boroughs. But he used to do, his channel started off doing a lot of skits and talking about life and stuff like that. The guy who was in this video, who's doing the interview with Luke Combs, is one of Joe Santagato's best friends growing up. It just happens to be that his friend was actually going through his NYU and getting his degree in journalism. And he's in this video. If you look it up, Luke Combs doing this, he's the actual guy who's actually doing the interview of him. And it's kind of like he starts the interview, and then Luke starts singing about the actual, if he wasn't doing this or what if he was doing this, and then, but that's the guy. Anyways, but A is the correct answer for question number 19. All right. Question 20. Paul McCartney credits which artist with teaching him everything he knows? Is it A, Elvis, B, Muddy Waters, C, Little Richard, or D, Clint B-word? Boward? I'm not sure how you pronounce that. B-ward? Oh. I should probably read these before I have to. I think Joe Santagato's got between his like 3 channels, he's probably got 12, 13 million subscribers on YouTube. Tamara Brano Vorst. Good evening. Half Rudder. Good evening. Welcome. And Deborah Roy. Betty Blue. We got a whole bunch of people joining in here. I'm batting 1,000, says Dooley Ron. Excuse me. Jennifer Nobles. Thank you, Deuteron, for the invite to this channel. We've got a whole bunch of people just now joining us. Well, welcome to everybody who is just joining us. I hope you enjoy this. Judy Van Driel. Inner Peace is going with Vincent Van Gogh. Sherlyn, welcome. I'm sorry, I'm scrolling up and down through the list and trying to catch everybody. It's just Joey. Hey, there's Joey Brooklyn. Good evening, sir. Welcome, Joey Brooklyn. Good evening. All right. Paul McCartney, who does he credit with teaching him everything he knows? That is the question. Question number 20. Who did he credit with knowing it? I watched Zoo on Netflix before hubby fell asleep last night, and tonight off to work. Sarah has an H. Blue. Good evening, Blue. Who did Paul McCartney credit with? Which artist was teaching him everything? The correct answer is C, as in cat. Little Richard. He credited Little Richard with teaching him everything that he knows. Question number 21. Van Halen, the band. What color of M&M's? Van Halen. I don't know why the word "the" is in there. It should be Van Halen band. What color of M&Ms from backstage green room or their tour bus? What color of M&M did Van Halen refuse to have around? Was it red, green, yellow, or brown? This comment section is just flying by. I'm sorry if I'm missing your comments, everyone. Tonight off, next night off. Normally I work third shift. Well, everybody, in case I missed you in the comments section, welcome to the trivia night. I really do appreciate everybody stopping in. Moments in Trading is going with E. Yoko Ono for the last question. Blue and be right back. Sorry. And find out what my daughter wanted. She stand there staring at me in the window, going, trying not to make any noise. Like, oh, what can I help you with? All right. This is fun on Sunday nights. Van Halen banned what color M&Ms from backstage green room or on their tour bus? The correct answer to question 21 is brown M&Ms. David Lee Roth still refuses to this day to eat any type of candy that is brown M&Ms or anything at all. It's a phobia for some reason that even Eddie Van Halen had. They didn't want brown M&Ms anywhere around. At N Flogary. Welcome, the Mystery Maven. Welcome to the trivia night. Question number 22. Which rock stars were known as the Terror Twins? Was it A, Phil Collins and Steve Clark, B, Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons, C, Buddy Holly and Richie Valens, or D, Alice Cooper and Ronnie Dio? It's not a phobia, it's just a weird entitlement. Yeah. Rest in peace to Eddie Van Halen. Now you want chocolate? I'm not kidding. I know they're terrible for me, but I snack on these while I'm actually researching, the cases that I'm working on. I always have a bag of them somewhere in my studio, somewhere around. KDS, good evening. Which rock stars were known as the Terror Twins? Colleen isn't Collins. Isn't it Collins? Phil Collin. Which ones were known as the Terror Twins? Blue, yes, make sure you subscribe. Mystery Maven, that's how I picked mine sometimes, or I throw in an E option. Which rock stars were known as the Terror Twins? I'm getting ready for bed now, but Will and friends do this every Sunday night. Yes, it's 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Every Sunday. All right. Which rock stars were known as the Terror Twins? The correct answer is A as in Apple. Phil Collin and Steve Clark. You got to know who they are. They are the two members of the original four-man band for Def Leppard. Def Leppard, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Question number 23. What did Stevie Ray Vaughan name his most beloved guitar? Was it Carol Ann, B, Danny Boy, C, Sweet Jane, or D, Jimbo? I'm sad money fantasy teams eliminated from profits in my brother's league. Okay. No, get out up here. From AB, it definitely subbed. I'm here until hubby wakes up and yells at me to change it. Scary Nona. Good evening, Scary Nona. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, Scary Nona. What did Stevie Ray Vaughan name his most beloved guitar? We got a lot of people guessing C, Sweet Jane. I still think that Stevie Ray Vaughan was one of the, the best guitarists ever to play. The man was so talented and so ahead of his time on so many different levels. But what did Stevie Ray Vaughan name his most beloved guitar? Ladies and gentlemen, the correct answer for number 23 is D as in dog. He named his guitar Jimbo. Jimbo was the name of his guitar. All right, question number 24. What name did Jim Croach give his favorite Gibson guitar? Now, it should be noted that that Jim Croach played 3 different models of guitars, acoustic guitars, and we're only looking for the name of the Gibson because he played an Epitone, He also played it was another off-brand, but he played a Gibson, an Epitone, and another one. But I can't remember the name of the third one right now. It's escaping me. But we're looking for the name of his Gibson he gave to his Gibson guitar. Was it A, Merle, B, Mama, C, Mentz, or D, Mike? What did he name his Gibson guitar? Oh, my lives, but great to always catch you here. Inner Peas is awesome. I love Inner Peas. I'm going to cheat and Google that answer. You go right ahead, sir. Croachy. Sorry. Croachy. Did I say Croach again? Croachy. You were correct. Sorry. I do that sometimes. I trying to read things, quickly. I do miss the pronunciations of things when I'm trying to read them too fast. Need to learn to slow down. And that is my fault. I named my recorder. Oh, Half Rudder is going with E, Half Rudder. And the Flaw Gary is going with A, B, C, and D. Oh. Joey Broken, LOL, my mystery maven. Sorry. Yeah, Inner Peas is going with Lawrence Welk. In Tiny Bubbles. Tiny Bubbles, ladies and gentlemen. Gibson. What did Jim Croce give his favorite Gibson guitar? The answer to question number 24 is A as in apple. He named it Merle. Merle was the name of his Gibson guitar. Don't know the answer to why, he just did. A tragedy either way. He went way too early in life. A tragic loss. All right, question number 25. Who sang the hit classic Ode to Billy Joe? Was it A, Carol Farmer, B, Gene C. Riley, C, Bobby Gentry, or D, Jim Croce? Who sang Ode to Billy Joe? Lawrence Welk was my father's favorite show when I was really young. My dad used to watch. I can't remember the name of the show, but it had like members of the Rat Pack on it. To the life of me, I could never remember what the name of the show was. I think it was like Dean Martin's variety show or something like that. I just remember him watching it. He never watched a whole lot of television. And he's probably the reason why I'm still addicted to collecting record albums, because he had a huge collection himself, and it was just something that he enjoyed. And whenever I want to listen to something, I got the record player right behind me here, and I put something on, and it brings back those those nostalgic memories of a certain time and in your life, and I can relive those moments whenever I want just by listening to music. Because we all attach music and movies and stuff like that to certain aspects and points within our lives. I think that was a movie too. Dean Martin. Dean Martin Comedy Hour. Records are back in full swing again. Yeah, Joey. Yeah, a lot of companies out there are repressing a lot of the music that we all may have grown up on and listened to. A lot of them, the hipster crowd really got into it and like, yeah, let's go for it. All right, who sang the hit classic Ode to Billy Joe? The correct answer to question number 25, ladies and gentlemen, is Bobby Gentry. Bobby Gentry. Dawn Marie, Will, 4 now. Good evening, Dawn Marie. Interpeas. Thumbs up for our friend Will. All right. I used to sing it at karaoke. Well, that's cool. All right. Question number 26. How many coaches, full and part time, from the television show? We're looking for The Voice. All right. Have won Grammys. How many full or part time coaches from The Voice have won Grammys? Is it 6, B, 10, C, 12, or D, 0? How many have won Grammys? Don Marie. All moments of trading. Going with D. Hey, good to see you, NRP. D0. Michelle. Palm tree wave. That's cool. I like the emojis next to your name there, Don. I'm trying to look at that. Michelle. I love the little palm tree and the crashing wave. That's cool. Didn't know you could do that with the name. Can we have a Brady Bunch question? I could probably find one, but I don't have any on here about the Brady Bunch. If I did, it would probably have to do with jam. or I'm gonna go with 0 because be nice and give them a 6. How many of the coaches, full and part time, from The Voice have won Grammys? Karen Pearson. Sorry if I missed you earlier, but welcome to Trivia Night. Glad you could be here with us. Oh, my nose. The answer to question 26. The correct answer, how many of the coaches on The Voice have won Grammys? The correct answer is C, as in cat, 12. 12 coaches on the TV show The Voice have won Grammys. Yes. Very successful singers and songwriters, and all around. I guess they may know a thing or two about music. It doesn't look that way from the people they pick sometimes, though. Guys and gals, at 6 a.m. comes quickly. I wish everyone a good evening, and thank you for this great weekend live trivia stream. Will, thank you very much for stopping in tonight, sir. I really do appreciate it. You take care. Give that beautiful wife of yours a hug and kiss from all of us. You take care and have a great week ahead. Question number 27. What was the first rap single to hit the Billboard Top 40? Was it A, Straight Outta Compton, B, California, C, Because I Got High, or D, Rapper's Delight? What was the first rap single to hit the Billboard Top 40? Hey. Oh, did everybody see that? We just snuck in here. Well. If it isn't Cement Shoes. I lost track of time. My mom's back in the hospital and things are hell in a handbasket. But what? Me worried? Me worry? Oh, I'm sorry, Cement Shoes. I didn't mean to flip your shit about it, but I hope that everything works out with your mom. I really do, sir. Thank you for stopping in tonight, though. I mean, Amy CHS is going with D, and welcome, Amy. Gonna catch y'all later. E, come on, man. Come on, man. Katie S is going with D, and welcome as well, Katie. I'm sorry I missed you earlier and didn't say hello. I was born blonde. Every time I F up, I remind myself of that. Sandy D. Hey, y'all. Well, welcome, Sandy. It's definitely Rapper's Delight, says Dawn Marie. Come on, man. That sounds familiar. What was the first rap single to hit the Billboard charts? Top 40? Billboard Top 40? The correct answer is D, as in dog, Rapper's Delight. Yeah, straight out of Compton's NWA, California. I don't know who sings that, but I know who Californication is. Or California, the other version, say, like Tupac, stuff like that. But because I got high, that's I can't remember what his name is, but I can picture his face. But Rapper's Delight, it's considered one of the very first successful actual rap songs of all time. I can do more Brady Bunch and Baby Talk. Baby Talk. It's one wonder if you can walk. Afro Man. That's correct, Vanessa. Afro Man. Because I got high. I do. I was going to clean my room, but I got high. I was going to pay my child support, but I got high. But I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. All right, question 28. Which guitar icon's mom was a designer for the likes of John Lennon, Ringo Starr, David Bowie, Linda Ronstadt, and the Pointer Sisters? Which guitar icon's mom? Was it A, Dio, B, Slash, C, Dimebag Darrell, or D, Merle Haggard? Sing it, Will. It is really surprising sometimes, people, just how much, I mean, just like I'll hear like the name of a song and then it just pops right into my head and I can remember like all the lyrics to a song. But the other one that comes into mind as soon as I hear, I think of Afro Man is he had another song that he released on another album. I can't sing because the lyrics are, let's just say, they're not family friendly. But these things just come back to me. They're in my head. Way back here somewhere, Colt 45. Colt 45. Yeah. Colt 45 was a good one. Louis Vuitton. Which guitar icon's mom was a designer for the likes of John Lennon, Ringo Starr, David Bowie, Linda Ronstadt, and the Pointer Sisters? Wow, that is that is who's who of different genres and musical background. But the designer for all those famous stars. Excuse me. Welcome, Sandy D. Now that song is stuck in my head. I feel like the name was different than Colt 45. I don't know. I'll Google it really quickly. I know it. I think it is Colt 45 though. Colt 45 at 3 a.m. Something like that. Colt 45. Oh, yep, it is Colt 45. Afro Man. Afro Man, Colt 45. So I ran. I jumped out the back window, but her daddy, he was waiting with a 2x4. Oh, he beat me to the left. He beat me to the right. That I can't say the word. Whoop my. Can't say that. But it is Colt 45. You are absolutely right. Zigzags. You are correct, Vanessa. That is the other song that pops in my head. But that is, yeah. Most of the lyrics to that one you can't sing. You certainly not on here. Recliner Detective MI5 says it has to be Slash's mother. Hmm. Colorado girl laughing, Joey Brooklyn, they're laughing. Who was the guitar icon with mother was a designer for John Lennon, Ringo Starr, David Bowie, Linda Ronstadt, and the Pointer Sisters. The correct answer is Slash's mommy. Slash's mother was the designer, and for all of those and a whole lot more. But that's just some of the different, musical artists over the years that Slash's mother designed outfits for, not only for, the red carpet, but she designed wardrobes for them to actually go on stage. And she really hated what her son actually wore as part of GNR. Which, half the time you couldn't even see his face because of his hair. But Slash's mom. Question number 29. Who sang the SpongeBob SquarePants theme song in the movie? Who sang SpongeBob SquarePants movie in the movie? Song in the movie? Was it A. Avril Lavigne, B. Samuel L. Jackson, C. David Bowie, or D. Mariah Lambert? Who sang SpongeBob SquarePants' theme song in the movie? David Bowie, Ziggy. Slash's hair and hat. Yeah, but that was it pretty much became his thing though, right? Everybody knew him from that. Joey Brooklyn is going with C. David Bowie. Who sang SpongeBob SquarePants? And I'm sorry to let everybody know, I don't know all the words to SpongeBob SquarePants' theme song. I don't. I've probably maybe only watched a couple of maybe a dozen videos of SpongeBob SquarePants here and there. It's never been one of my daughter's favorites cartoons when she was growing up. It wasn't, and my son doesn't like uh, animated cartoons. Guess you could is how you could put it. And what cartoons he does watch, he likes Pencil Nation or Pencilmation or something like that. That are Blimpy. Welcome, Matt Sully. Jolene Swoops. Welcome. Question number 29. Who sang SpongeBob SquarePants theme song in the movie? Was it Avril Lavigne, Samuel L. Jackson, David Bowie, or Mariah Lambert? I gave you My daughter touched me with the tortured cartoon. It's sad. Every day I realize I'm your Squidward. It's got to be A. Torture. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? I have no idea. DD Parks. Welcome, DD Parks. It's got to be A. A says Don Marie, LOL. C. David Bowie. Who sang SpongeBob SquarePants theme song for the movie? The correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, is A, as in Apple. Avril Lavigne sang the SpongeBob SquarePants theme song for the movie. All right, question number 30. Hard to believe, but actor Jared Leto can sing and write hit songs. What's the name of his band? Jared Leto. Is it A, Homeward Bound? B, 30 Seconds to Home? C, Home is Where Now? D, 30 Seconds to Mars. What is Jared Leto's band's name? D, D, A, D, D, E, Electric Light Orchestra. Yeah, I don't think Jared Leto's band is ELO. I got some Electric Light Orchestra in here in my collection. C's, we got a D, another D, D, D. This guy has pretty eyes. Jared Leto? Eh. Recliner Detective MI5 is going with, I'm guessing it's D. Not ELOs. I don't know why the stream just keeps on stopping, and then I click on it again, and it's like 10 or 15 messages. If it's live or is it Memorex? Ooh, that's one I haven't heard in a while. Dawn Marie, is it live or is it Memorex from the cassette days? B for the win. Alex, Katie is going with B. All right, question 30. It's hard to believe, but actor Jared Leto can sing and write hit songs. What's the name of his band? The correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, is D as in dog. 30 Seconds to Mars. Now, Jared Leto, the actor and obvious musician, has written songs for over 30 different musical bands and artists. 30. Over 30. That's all it says in his bio, is that he's written songs for over 30. So I don't know it could be 31, it could be 38 for all I know, but it just says over 30. All righty. That's it. That's all the questions. That's all 30 trivia questions for tonight. I hope everybody had fun with those. They're all music trivia questions. All right, so we have one trivia night left, and that'll be next Sunday, the 19th. The 19th is the last one. I am not doing trivia night the 26th, the day after Christmas. I am spending that with my family. So we have one left for this entire year. And again, every trivia night on Sunday is at 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, PDT. So accordingly to whatever, that's 3 hours difference if you're on the East Coast. My So-Called Life. Yeah, he was in that. I did. I'll be back next week. Good. I'm glad you will. Moments in Trading. Thank Will, and have a great evening, everybody. You too, Moments in Trading. Cool beans. Thanks. It was fun. Good, Sandy D. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Jared is so talented. Okie dokie. Prayers for the kitty. Sketty Nona, thanks, Will. Good night, all. Good night, Sketty Nona. And you have a terrific week ahead. Stay safe out there. Well, everybody, I really hope that, if you liked it and you gave it a thumbs up. Again, we'll be back next Sunday. We do this every single Sunday. Music trivia. Next weekend will be the same. It'll be pop, rock, and a little bit of country. Not too many questions on country. And I try to throw in a couple R&B or hip hop questions or rap questions in there as well. But you never know. Next weekend, you might know a whole bunch of them. I picked between the 1960s and the 1990s. I try to stay within those genres, years, decades. But if you have a suggestion, put it down in the comment section. I'd love to hear if there's a musical style or a band that you would love to see trivia on a Sunday night. I'm not opposed to doing an entire music trivia on just one musical artist. I've been some of the suggestions that are on the list are Led Zeppelin trivia night, all 30 questions on Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, David Bowie, the Carpenters. These are all suggestions that people have had. And there's a whole bunch of them that are on the list, but those are just the ones that are on the top that are the most suggested at this point. But otherwise, it's kind of a little mix of everything. Zeppelin, and I'm in. Matt votes for Zeppelin. Vanessa votes for Zeppelin. Eagles are on the list. They are number 5 on the list for the most suggested. The Eagles and Don Henley. So Eagles / Don Henley, and also CCR. They're all tied for number 5 on the list. Toto, that'd be good. I don't know, how many people would know Chicago. That'd be a good one. Ooh, there's a lot of trivia that I could find questions for on Chicago. A lot of people don't know how the band Chicago even started. But that would be some good ones. My cat went to the vet yesterday. He's okay, but bit by a bully cat. CCR, Creedence Clearwater Revival, Toto are fantastic. Yes, Chicago, good too. Yeah, I'll put another mark next to them, to each and every one of them that come up in the comment section here, or in the in the comment section under the video afterwards. Eventually I'll get enough of them, and I'll say, okay, this one we'll have to do one of this one because we have enough votes for it. So, but again, everybody, I'm going to take off for tonight. I thank you all again, and I hope you all have a terrific week ahead, and stay safe out there. And thank you again for joining me tonight, and everybody, here tonight on Music Trivia Night. Stay safe out there.